Okay, I'm live. I can see myself. All right. Let me make sure. Volume check. Check, check. Make sure I'm ready to go. Damn, I forgot to check my mailbox too. All right, I'm ready. Hold on. Soon as I do
Okay,
this.
I'm live.
Okay, all
I
right.
can see myself. All right. Make sure.
The minute okay. And I'm ready to go. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm not gonna be on here too long. I'm not. I'm gonna be on here a couple minutes. I just gotta get some things off my chest. I just plain and simple. I just plain and simple gotta get some stuff off my chest. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Gotta get some stuff off my chest. I'm gonna do that real quick. Now, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Lavita Jones. I'm the voice for the people. Okay, I bring the people the information. Okay, and I help give my opinion and decipher it. All right. Let me look at this. Okay, I see you. I'm about to send a link right now. Let me send it. I'm gonna send it to your inbox. I'm gonna send it to your inbox. Hassan, send it to your inbox. I gotcha. I'm sending it right now. So, um, I'm gonna send it right now. I'm sending it right now, Hassan. So I got you, Hassan. I'm about to get started. All right now, y'all. Let me send this link to Hassan. Y'all know he's my my commentator. I'm gonna send that to Hassan. He's my commentator. As soon as he, oh shit. As soon as he get it, hold on. I'm clicking on ads. Hold on. Why did that close? All right, I got you. All right, we finna get ready. We finna talk about Tilla. He's a rapper from Chicago. Now, y'all know I'm from Chicago. And literally, he's from the west side. I'm from the west side of Chicago. So it's gonna be chiming in on this one. It's gonna be some chiming in on this real quick. Real quick. As soon as I get okay. I got this link sent. Now I'm good to go. Let me close Facebook because that'll have me slow. All right, so let me get ready. Welcome everyone. Thank you all for joining me. My name is Lavita Jones. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad that you joined me. So what I'm gonna talk about today? This incident happened about a week ago. Honey. If y'all saw the title of this live, I'm gonna talk about it real quick. I ain't gonna be on here for 17 hours like we usually do because I got to get up early in the morning. I got to work out. I got a pedicure right after that, and I just got a full day tomorrow, starting early. So we're gonna go and get this out the way and get it out the way now. Let me make sure that my live is public. So if you want to share it, you can. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the views. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. That's nice live. Okay. Hey, DP. Hey. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I swear I'm going to keep this live to about 30 minutes at the max. I'm telling y'all because I gotta get up in the morning. Okay. And I had a good dinner. So I ain't trying to do no whole lot. Okay. Let me look at this. Now, y'all know I'm from the west side of Chicago. I'm from Chicago, the west side. That's where I'm from. Okay. I grew up there before I moved to Virginia. I've been in Virginia 10 years. But before that, I was in Chicago my entire life, other than when I was in college. I was in college for, for some time. I went to out of state to college, but I ended up graduating from Chicago State University. Anyway, as I keep going, this is what my whole goal is about this live, is to tell all these internet gangsters. This is my goal today, to let all these internet gangsters know this not a game that y'all need to be playing. Why am I talking about this? For the simple fact, people come at me and I know that they internet gangsters, okay? Let me show you what being an internet gangster, why that's not a good idea. Okay, rest in peace to the 7-year-old child. It's not a good look. But let's look at this right here. Okay, making sure my screen can share. Okay, so let's break down this story. It is a Chicago rapper. His name is Tilla. I think it's Tilla. Tilla. Okay, he was caught in a McDonald's drive-thru 2 to 3 days after he literally went to the graveyard with a couple of his homies and video live himself pissing on his op's grave, literally on another boy's grave. Okay, and when he did that, of course, you putting it on the internet. I don't know what he thought. Let me just start by saying this. I don't know what's going on in today's time in Chicago, which means with the youth. Okay, I'm a millennial, but I'm gone. This is the generation kind of under me, and they doing stuff that we would never do. I would never, nobody I ever grew up ever would say, we finna go up here and piss on somebody else's grave. Do you want to go? We'd be like, hell no. What you talking about? It ain't nobody, should nobody even be going to do no stuff like that. If somebody passed away, let them be gone, okay? So at the end of the day, that's just you asking for it by doing that. I don't know when they started that. I've been gone too long. I don't know. I just know me and my generation, nobody ever did it ever. Is absolutely unheard of, okay? And if anybody is on here from Chicago, chime in and say, if you're a millennial, if somebody ever said, let's go piss on the grave, have you ever heard that before this new generation start doing it? Because it's just too much. Okay, let's keep it going. I just want to tell y'all that I'm just not sure what he thought was going to happen, but I'm going to show y'all the video and I'm going to come back with my commentary. Okay, so this video is, I think this video 3 minutes. It might not even need the whole 3 minutes. So let me play this video. I'm going to play the video and I'm going to get my commentary. Okay. What is this stuff saying? Okay, that's it. I had to make sure. I'm finna get my commentary. Let me make sure my screen sharing and we're going to keep going. When I tell y'all, stop playing. This is what I'm telling y'all about trying to be an internet gangster. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And this is a real life story telling you why. That's why when people do this, I say, stop. I'm not an internet gangster. I'm not a Facebook gangster. I'm not a keyboard gangster. I'm not here to beef with you through a keyboard or just internet, Facebook, period. If you want to have something to say, come on, call in and we could talk that way. But don't try to be tough through your keyboard or the internet or Facebook, Instagram. That's not what's up. Because in real life, it'll go down. Okay? Okay? Come on, Kamiko. No. Thank you, DP. Y'all see, we saying no. This ain't what we do. Hassan from Chicago said no. Kamiko, born and raised Chicago. Kamiko, tell them, have you ever, I don't know what's up with this generation. I'm a millennial, okay? But Kamiko, tell me, have you ever heard anybody say, we about to go piss on somebody's dead grave? Where they do that at? I don't even know why these youngers today in Chicago doing this, but it's not me. I just wanted to let y'all know it's 3 people on here from Chicago and they said no. Okay, let me play this video and we finna see. Let me show y'all this. Okay. Let's play this.
Bro, fuck y'all. Bitch ass niggas. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Hold on. Wrong video. Hold on, wrong video. I played the wrong one. Hold on. I'm sharing the wrong one. Levita, you put them in order. Levita. I put them in order and still play them out of order. It's only 4 videos and the longest one is 3 minutes. So I totally shared them out of order. Okay. Y'all can see that? Okay, good. I shared it out of order. Hold on. Oh, I'm hot, honey. Okay. I'm finna show y'all this. I'm finna show why being an internet gangster don't pay. I'm hot, honey. Shit.
Whole ass niggas, bro. Fuck y'all. See, fuck all bitch ass niggas.
Y'all see what he doing?
Bitch ass niggas. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Y'all see this?
Bitch ass niggas. Fuck y'all niggas.
Ooh. Now y'all saw that. Now y'all see in that video, did y'all see it? Was it too fast? He just pissed on somebody on his op grave. Thank you, Kamiko. Never. No, partner. No. Thank you. they would more than likely end up in one talking like that. Correct. It's not a game. These teenagers and young adults are so disrespectful and reckless. Yes, Davita. Come on, Davita. Come through, Davita. I'm here from the west side. Davita. I'm finna kick it to. I'm finna give them. Thank y'all for joining me. Thank y'all so much. I love how Chicago come through. Y'all don't know I love y'all. I do this for y'all. I love how y'all come through. Now, listen, y'all just heard 5 or 6 people from Chicago, from the west side, say that we don't do this. We don't come through like this, okay? We don't piss on people's grave. I don't know what people getting at. That's some new shit. We don't do that. As a millennial, I ain't never heard of it. This ain't just the culture. This something new, okay? I'm just gonna show y'all that. These young dudes live by no code. They don't. Jerome, what's up, Jerome Bell? And Hassan say raggedy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Now, let me tell you, let me explain beef to y'all, because if y'all remember, I did a show a while ago. It's called Would the Real Little Kim Please Stand Up? And on that show, a guy came in and said, is this a Diamond and I forgot her name. Diamond and I don't know the other lady name. The 2 black girls, the melanated women that always take up for Trump, right? Diamond and Silk. And he said, is this a Diamond and Silk tryout? Westside, period. And I said, hold on, because he's trying to come for me, right? See, that's being an internet gangster, right? That's being an internet gangster. Now, let me tell you that I took that really serious, because that's the only way I take any type of somebody trying to come for me, okay? I take it serious. I don't take it for play. You can't, where I'm from, you better not, okay? You'll get caught slipping. Now, let me say this. Let me tell you how beef work. Where I'm from, when I grew up, this is how beef work. If you in a real beef, I'm talking about a real beef where people really have guns and will shoot them at you or your family. You understand you are in a real beef and it's not a game. This is past fighting. Nobody care about innocent bystanders. None of that mean nothing. This is what I'm trying to tell y'all about this, okay? When you in a real beef, where I'm from in my time, you can't go outside. You can't go to McDonald's. You can't be in the drive-thru. You can't take the baby to the playground. You can't take mom and them to the doctor appointment and granddad to the grocery store. You just can't do it. Somebody else got to do it. Matter of fact, you need a rental car and you need a different one every day. You need to move so smooth and so low key. Don't nobody even know what car you in and where you at. You cannot do like this rapper. Please let this be. I'm trying to let y'all understand. I know this Virginia, but y'all got to understand. Even in Chicago, the people that don't get it, I guess there's some new age stuff. They don't really know how this works. Hey, Evie Boo, I'm from the north side, and just as a thank you, Eva. And the north side is where the rapper Doug got killed, where all the stores and stuff. And that's what net worth be $1 million. Net worth, not even houses, just people make that much money, and they'll still go down and flat you. This is what I'm telling y'all. Well, you can't play a game. Hey, Bianca Boo. Now y'all see, it's 5 to 8, 10 Chicago people on here. This is what I'm trying to tell you. When you in real beef and your life is at stake, you cannot go, and this is, you ain't pee on nobody grave. You ain't peed on nobody grave. Y'all just beefing. You really got ops, and you really need to stay looking over your shoulder, okay? You can't go to the store. You can't really go to the corner store. You can't do nothing. Unless you got about 10 people with you. I'm telling you, you can't do it. You're going to be flat. Okay? I'm telling y'all, I'm so serious. Now, that's before you piss on somebody's grave. If you piss on somebody's grave, you better not do nothing and go nowhere. I can't believe this dude thought he was finna be in the McDonald's drive-thru in the same car that this man drives every day, and then gonna do it with his baby in the car. Who puts their baby in the car when they know they pissing on their dead people's grave? This was what I'm telling y'all about trying to be an internet gangster. Facebook, look, let me tell y'all another story. When I went home, this at least 5 years ago, I asked my friends, I say, what is going on? What is the young people killing each other over? You know what they told me? Social media. I say, social media? It can't. Did she say social media? She pulled out her baby 8th grade graduation book. He was only a sophomore. She said, let me show y'all the people that died. It was like 20 people. It was like girls and boys. This is not what it's supposed to be, okay? So let me keep going to y'all. Okay, boo. Hey there. Hey. Woo. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Yes, we're gonna teach them something. Yes, you will be there. You will be there. You have to lead a city permanently. Yes. He say that wasn't him. I don't know. But this one I'm gonna say about it. If it wasn't him, you can't do this shit and walk around. This what I'm telling y'all. Okay, I'm just hot, y'all. I'm sorry. I went to dinner. I had a dinner tonight. We went to a dinner, and I had about 3-4 mimosas. So y'all gonna see me bust a little bit of sweat. Okay, and it's about 84 degrees. My airing on. It was 84 degrees today in Virginia. Shout out to Virginia for the nice weather. Now let me say this. This is not a game you play. Okay, if you in beef where I'm from, okay, maybe in Virginia he could have put his baby in the car and went to McDonald's, but you cannot do that in Chicago. Okay, so he is responsible for that child's life. Okay, so let me play this right here, and then this one I'm telling you. Not only are you not safe with your family, because you don't really know what your op might do. This is why you can't play games. This is why you can't play games. And let me go back to the story about my friend. So when she showed me the yearbook of all the kids that passed, that got killed, literally gun violence, girls too, I said, come on. She said, social media. I said, what? She said, they ain't fighting over gang territory, no money, not even drugs, it's social media posts. I said, what? They really killing each other over there. She said, they killing each other over there. I couldn't comprehend it because remember, I didn't grow up in social media. So I'm like, somebody will die because of a social media post? 5 years ago is when it came real to me, maybe 5 to 6 years. So I said, damn, okay. If that's that crazy, it's not cool, but okay. I don't know. Social media and Negroes don't mix. They don't. Chi-Town coming out. Yes. Negroes and social media don't mix. They don't. Now, let me tell y'all this. This is why on that post I was talking about with the diamond and silk, the guy said that. This is why and it's not just why, but coming up in that, my mentality is warped, but I'm in rehab. Okay. That's why I moved to go to rehab to learn violence is not the way you handle anything. This is how we think in Chicago. The number one way we think you handle things is violence is ignorant. That's why I had to move. I had to understand I'm a mother with a child, and Lavita, you can't live like that. Okay, it's not healthy to live that way. Okay, so I had to move, but I understand still to this day, you can't find me nowhere playing with people. I'm not beefing with nobody on social media. If I got beef with somebody, you will never know about it on social. Even if they bring it to social media, I ain't gonna bring it to social media. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna hit their DM. I'm gonna say, bro, here go a number. Hit my line, sweetie pie, whoever it is. I'm not finna go on beef with social media with you because I know that's a setup. Okay, I'm just not gonna do it. Thank you, Johnny. Go get it, Grant. He said I'm speaking some real shit. Thank you. Okay, because I'm really from the streets. I'm evolved. I'm a model now. I'm a mother. I'm a lady. Okay, I'm a lady. So I just want to show y'all the next video. Okay, let's go to the next video because I said I'm gonna be on here too long. Okay, this 3-minute video. Now I'm gonna show y'all when the news. Now this is once he got shot. Now he's screaming for police. See, you in the streets or you not. If you in the streets, you can't say, not for real, not in my time. Hey, I'm finna go work with 12. I want my daughter killers arrested. You can't say stuff like that because that ain't what you did when you pissed on their grave. Did you go to 12 before you pissed on their grave? No. This is what I'm telling y'all. Being an internet gangster it leads you to nowhere. See, people don't move from I guess being gangsters and bullies to people that won in the streets. Now they done migrated to the internet and they think it's sweet. It's not sweet. It's not what you want to do. Okay, let's play this news clip. This is WGN News. I think it's WGN News from there. Okay, so we gonna listen. Yeah, Chicago's very own news. Okay, that's the news I watched when I was in Chicago. So I'm finna watch this and I'm finna tell you. Thank you, Hassan. Hassan say violence is the language of the savage. Yes, it is. It is. And then say, okay, shaking his head. All right, soon as this, hold on, let me close one tab. I only got, come on, YouTube. I only got 3 tabs open. Come on now, YouTube. I only got 3 tabs open. Okay. Bianca, thank you, boo. Bianca say these kids no sense of self, no leadership as an individual. Social media is their life. No sense of reality at all. It's sad out here. So glad you moved around. It's so sad out here, Joe. See, and that's not what's up because these are young people that's really, really feeling the consequences of this. It's really that. Come on now, YouTube. Damn. I only got 3 tabs. Let's get this done. YouTube. Hold on, y'all. Let's refresh this page. Let me refresh this page. As soon as this page refresh, we going on. I only got 2 more videos and each one 20 seconds.
Ooh. This unforgettable vacation memory. It didn't actually begin here.
Here we go. Ooh, I'm hot. Hold on, I gotta skip an ad. When I tell y'all, I wish this shit would come on. All right, I skipped the ad. Here we go. And this happened on I-290. Now, y'all know I got I-290 where?
We started 9 o'clock with breaking news. Traffic
290 closed.
On the inbound Eisenhower after a crash and a Here's a live look at the inbound side near 25th Avenue. It had been shut down since just after 4 o'clock after police chased a murder suspect from the western suburbs.
WGN's Dana Rebick is live at
I'll be right back.
headquarters with details. Dana.
Well, quite a development today as we started hearing from our sources that this incident was tied to the murder of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams, that little girl who was shot in the McDonald's drive-thru on Sunday. Tonight, Police Superintendent David Brown confirming that information. Now, taking this suspect into custody was not easy. As we learned tonight, he tried to victimize another family on the Eisenhower. A backup that stretched for miles on the inbound Eisenhower at Mannheim, all lanes of traffic closed for hours. After a police-involved shooting, Chicago Police Superintendent David Brown confirmed tonight of a suspect connected to the murder of 7-year-old Jaslyn Adams. The little girl shot at a Westside McDonald's drive-thru in her father's car on Sunday. Just last night, he spoke out at a vigil.
Daddy. Last words. Daddy. A panicking daddy. I see my daughter face down in my car. I will never forget those my daughter's killers locked up.
Chicago police were, in fact, on the trail of one of those men. We are told officers with the Gang Intelligence Unit were surveilling this suspect in a western suburb this afternoon and attempted to pull him over in the eastbound lanes of 290 around 4:30.
Officers followed him. He crashed his vehicle. Once his vehicle crashed, he then attempted to carjack a family that was in traffic on the freeway. That's when our officer engaged the suspect, fired his weapon. The suspect was shot multiple times.
He was taken to an area hospital. That family was okay and no officers were injured. Superintendent David Brown says 2 weapons were recovered from the suspect, but would not say if he pointed one of them at police. Earlier this week, the Chicago Tribune reported 45 spent shell casings were found at the scene of the McDonald's shooting from 2 different weapons. Tonight, police say this suspect wasn't alone in his vehicle, but they do not think the others with him are connected.
There were other people involved, but we just have the one offender now in custody.
And we did just get a clarification from Chicago police. The suspect today was shot multiple times in the arm. He has non-life-threatening injuries and was taken to Loyola Hospital. COPA is investigating this incident. Tonight, I also had a chance to touch base with LaWanda McMullen. She is the grandmother of Jaslyn Adams. She says she was aware of this development, and she said, quote, hopefully we can get a full investigation and catch both killers so the family can have some type of closure. And it appears tonight Chicago police one step closer to that. Live at Area 4 headquarters, Dana Rebick, WGN News.
I just want to show y'all this. Y'all see? Y'all stuck in McDonald's deli drive-thru. Let me stop sharing. Y'all see this say suspect in McDonald's deli drive-thru of 7-year-old on 290, right? 7-year-old on 290. I'm finna show y'all a couple more videos. I only got 2 more videos. And I just want to show you. Y'all see these clothes? Y'all saw me wear this before, right? Y'all see that? I just want to show y'all. This is from the twins that sent this to me. They from the west side of Chicago. Y'all see this down here, DIV? That's because I'm off Division Street on the west side, okay? And our interstate is 290, and this is their clothes. So I just want to show y'all that this was it was almost like personal to me, okay? Because I said, first of all, who peeing on Op's grave? And second of all, who peeing on Op's grave and thinking they could go to McDonald's with their baby in the car? Who doing that? Okay, so this is why I'm talking about this today, because it's not worth it. I'm just letting y'all know this internet gangster stuff is not worth it, okay? Because now let me tell y'all about this, because you can't be a gangster 1 minute and then you working with 12 the next minute. It's either one or the other, okay? Now he just said, y'all saw him on the news saying, and y'all see how he put his head down and said it low. I want my daughter killers locked up. I bet you do. But even though you do, it's not like that's the way you went about this in the first place, okay? Because I bet when you peed on your op grave, I bet they family probably wanted you locked up. But you did that, and that might not be a crime. I don't know if it is or not. I ain't look it up. But the fact that you did that, and then you thinking you could just walk around or drive around like it's nothing, and then that's okay. Okay, now he survived, but his child did not survive. And that's not good that a 7-year-old baby became victim to this. This is why when you go into beef, you almost got to come out from wherever your family is. I'm talking about your family might not even get to see you and talk to you, because that's what you got to do to the beef just die down, because you can't play with beef, okay? Not real beef, not when people, and then look, when they pulled a car over on the 290, he got a car full of people. He still ran from the police. He hopped out, tried to carjack a whole nother car with a family in it in front of the police. The police shot him up multiple times, and he still, was basically just rebellion against the police. This is the type of ops that you into it with. This is what I'm telling people. This is why this is not a game, and these games can't be played, okay? This is my message to internet gangsters, okay? Ain't no such thing, just stop, okay? So here you go. Where Noah in the flood when you need them. you it, Hassan. You Noah in the flood. Okay, let me play these next 2 videos, because these the men that supposedly was captured, because I at least want to give my condolences to the family. I know that wasn't a good idea to do what this man done with his daughter in the car, but I just want the family to know that, I send my condolences to you, because you lost a child. You lost a child, a grandchild, a grandchild. Anytime a child is victim, it's not cool. Okay, it's not cool. Let me do this. Johnny say most people don't think.
To a second offender, 21-year-old Damon Goody is charged with first-degree murder of Jaslyn Adams. A little girl was shot 6 times while she and her father waited in a McDonald's drive-thru in Holman Square. Investigators say they tracked Gowdy to the Lawndale neighborhood last night. Another 18-year-old man has been charged, and it happened over the weekend.
Okay, that's their video. So I'm just showing y'all that they caught up with the people. Hold on. Let me share this one. Let me share this screen. This is my last screen, y'all, and we done. We done with what my presentation. This is a short presentation.
Holding a press conference to discuss what lies ahead for 18-year-old. He was taken into custody on Thursday after being shot by Chicago police on the Eisenhower. We're told officers were surveilling him and tried to pull him over in the eastbound lanes of 290 around 4:30 that evening, but he crashed, tried to family, and then police. So shot multiple times in the arm. Hospital. Now Lewis is facing 18 years, including 3 counts of attempted murder and first death of Jaslyn Adams. She was shot 6 times back on April 18th while going through the drive-thru at a Westside McDonald's with her dad, John Tay Adams, whom investigators believe was the intended target. He was shot too and is now out of the hospital. While Lewis will face a first-degree murder charge in that little girl's death, police made very clear today that they are looking for other suspects as well, and stopped short of saying Lewis was the one who pulled the trigger.
One thing that we have.
Okay, that's enough. That's all we need to see. That's all we need to see. That I just wanted to show y'all that the actual, I don't know who, this is just what 12 say. 2 people that they say are connected. The second person is the second suspect. The first person we show, I'm sorry, the first person we show is the second suspect. The first person we show, the second person. I don't know. I'm mixing myself up. Okay, hold on. The picture you just saw with the guy with the tattoos on his face, he's the one that was on 290 driving, and the police, was already, I guess they already told him somebody already told on him that he must have something to do with it. So the police was already tracking him. Lo and behold, they did a high-speed chase, crashed the car. He hopped out, tried to carjack another whole family. It didn't work out, and the police shot him up too. He had other people in the car. But they recently arrested a second suspect, okay? All this is alleged. I don't know who did what other than what's alleged. But all I'm saying is what Tilla said out his own mouth. When he say he want them arrested, you can't turn 12. If you was such a gangster, stay that. This is what I'm talking about. This is why this is not worth it if you can't ride this all the way out. You got to understand it's going to be some real hard casualties and losses when you want to be a gangster and you piss on people's grave. I don't know what you thought was going to happen, but it's not a good thing. You cannot do things. Now, a precious child was caught in the midst of this who was totally innocent, okay? Johnny go get a grant say most people don't think that about their family when it's smoke, right? And when the smoke comes their way, they turn 12. Exactly. And it's like, I don't know what you're thinking about when you're getting in beef. If you got a whole family, a daughter and everything that you got to take to the playground, take to this, go shopping, go. Why? How you not thinking about that when you beefing? That means you not mature enough to be in no beef. Now, if somebody just ride down on you and beef on you, okay. But if you taking the time to wake up in the morning with an agenda to piss on somebody's grave, you can't play like that then. You can't play like that. So this is just what I wanted to present today. This was near and dear to me because this is from the west side of Chicago. The incident happened on 290. Okay, that's where I'm from. That's the highway we drove on whenever we drove on. And when I go home to Chicago, I still drive on that highway, okay? That west side of Chicago is where I'm from, that Homer Square, which is Roosevelt and Casey. Now, I'm a little bit north to the west side. Now, this is more centralized, the west side where this happened, okay? Y'all see the twin clothes? All right. So, y'all know I still rep it to the degree I do. That's what I had to say about that. It's not smart. So this is my last word to the Internet Gangsta, and I'm gonna bring Hassan in. It's not smart. Don't do it. It's not for you, because when you do things, people are gonna do things in retaliation, and they're not gonna think about your family members. It's not okay that baby died, right? Was caught in the crossfire of something she had nothing to do with. But this is what you have to understand: when you beef it, you can't be around your family. You can't go to the corner store. You can't go to McDonald's. You can't go shopping. You can't do it. Not when you in beef with somebody that'll shoot it out with police and carjack a whole nother car and family in front of the police in the midst of a high-speed chase with people in the car. Come on now. Come on now. We know what we up against. We got to stop. When you get in beef, you should know what you up against. If not, stop with the beef and stop with the internet. Stop with the going live like I'm tough and I'm really not tough. Okay? So people will see you on that. I'm going to bring Hassan in and we're going to go. If you ready, Hassan, I just pulled you in and we ready to go. That's what I had to piece. My piece is just stop. It's not worth it. Hassan, if you ready, I'm ready. I got you. I just pulled you in. I don't know, Hassan, if you're ready. I don't know if you're ready. Okay. And I also want to say, y'all have to understand that if you have a family and people know where your family live, and those people don't know your whole family, which means they will be against hurting your family, then you shouldn't be beefing neither. That means you don't understand the nastiness and griminess that beef can get to, especially after you pee on somebody's grave. You know them people, family was pissed off. And then while he talking about it, they like, oh my God. No, like if you come up in the streets, you know that what certain behavior is gonna get you, okay? So yeah. Hassan, if you can hear me, you could come in, Hassan.
Peace. Can you hear me?
Okay, go. Yep, I can hear you.
Cool. Well, like I said in the comment section, they need to drop a bomb and start over. And where's Noah when you need him? Because it has reached the point of critical mass. And then you have people justify this type of behavior. There's no justification for this behavior. Yes, violence is a necessary tool for survival, but this is just ridiculous. And people putting their children's life at risk. I don't care what creed, color, nationality, national origin, race, or any religion, any of that mess. When you put your family at risk, your children at risk, your life at risk, and you are and innocent bystanders at risk. I mean, this was a high speed chase. This is silly. But you have people anyway. You know what I'm saying? So my solution is just take a bomb, you know what I'm saying? They got helicopters, you know what I'm saying? Somebody need to just go to these target areas, they have them outlined, and just drop bombs on them and start from scratch.
You tripping. There's too many innocent children. You really gonna kill children doing that.
Well, here's the thing. I said what I said. Because these children are the ones who are growing up and just start from scratch.
I'm not condoning hurting children.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Now, of course, there's a little sarcasm, tongue in cheek in there, but in reality, this is ridiculous, man.
It is completely.
Where you have, I mean, what do? Do you sit back and let these people continue to destroy each other?
No,
or
that's
do
what we got.
people really?
That's what
I
I'm gonna
mean,
say. We got to.
this is ridiculous. I mean,
I
understand.
Music. We got to stop supporting music that promote violence. We got to stop. That's what we got to do as a people. We got to come together. And these, I'm sorry, but these dumbass elders who is like 40 to 60 years old, who be telling you, hey, take vaccines, that they ain't worth a damn, and fires leadership. I'm talking about the elders or OGs that been on the streets that know that this ain't the way, and it only leads to things like this. Those people need to come together. Okay, go ahead, Hassan.
No, I'm just saying, like we see that whatever is happening does not work. We can see everything that is promoted, single motherhood, gang banging, and all that other stuff. I'm not saying I don't understand it, and I'm not down to people who do what they do. I'm just saying this is ridiculous. But this has nothing to do with any structure, order, or code or anything. This is just people posting things on the imaginary landscape that we call the internet. The internet is literally an imaginary place that people are able to see or present whatever they want to present. Like most of these videos that go viral, when you start to peel back the layer, these things are fake. This is literally an imaginary place that people are buying in like it's real, where you can push any narrative.
Definitely our young
and a
people.
lot of young people get caught up in this, and you see young people losing their lives.
Yeah. The innocent ones that don't know nothing about it, got nothing to do with it. Now, she is one of many children that have died, even since came up in Chicago in the 80s. Many innocent children that have died. But when we really look at it, what is behind, it's like, come on now. Come on now. Come on. Her father literally put her in the line of fire. That baby should never even been in a car nowhere with him. The baby mama should have been like, nah, bro, my baby can't go. Anywhere you go, my baby can't go.
But they don't care in these areas. See, when you're in it, you don't understand. See, when you're out of it, you can truly. When you're in it, I'm not gonna lie. When you are involved in it, you in it, it just seems normal.
It does.
You see? It does. As somebody who was actually in a toxic environment and grew up in it my whole life, it seems normal. So I understand it. And here's the thing. When I say drop the bomb, if I was in that toxic environment, I'd be under that bomb too. Because I would have been on the same dumb things that they are on. It's not until you remove yourself from these environments that you see that you are able to objectively see how stupid it is.
Yeah.
And how much more life has to offer. And why, like a lot of people, they use, I mean, all they do is give, let's just say, because everything in this society that we live in, the greatest society in America, everything is, racism is the hot topic. You know what I'm saying? But places like this, events like this, people like this, justify. They justify. And I'm not saying people don't feel the way they feel anyway. They don't feel, it's not about making somebody like you or dislike, that's not the case. I don't care. But
Mm-hmm.
you justify their actions. They can go to sleep like a baby because, well, one less down saves humanity, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the way they look at it. That's the way they justify it because you justified yourself.
Yeah.
Killing children.
Yeah.
No mercy, no, you know what I'm saying? No, nothing inside of you, no empathy for life itself.
Period. Period.
Pissing
Mm-hmm.
on people's grave, no respect for the dead.
Right. And letting
You
these
don't have to
families
like people,
grieve in peace.
even if you don't like the person, that's okay, that's perfectly fine.
Right.
But you don't have to
Go that
desecrate
far.
somebody's grave. You don't have
Mm-hmm.
to do that. That's unnecessary. Like you
Correct.
spoke earlier, I never heard of that ever happening.
Ever.
You're saying like, somebody got him, they got him, he's got. That's the end of it.
And that's the end. And that's the end. Or
So
you
it's
just
on.
understand it's gonna be some beef behind it, but you definitely can't do that and put it on social media and then think you just gonna ride around like nothing's gonna happen to you. Like this is what that did. This is for these internet gangsters that don't get it. This is what that did. This is why these people had to retaliate. This man's family or whoever his homies was, right? You have to retaliate for the simple fact if you go piss on somebody's grave and nobody does anything about it, what is that telling the whole world that you put that on in front of the World Wide Web? Oh, this man's family punks or suckers, they ain't gonna do nothing about it. I could piss on the grave and nothing's gonna happen to me. I could piss on somebody's grave and walk around freely and openly like I ain't did nothing. So those people are going to take some type of hit. And then I'm telling y'all, in the city, when people know you don't went and pissed on somebody's grave and that family or his homies or whoever, whatever set he from, did nobody do nothing about it. Now that whole set is considered what? Weak, punk. So it's like they're forced to retaliate because you can't be looked as weak and live on the streets and be in the streets every day. So this is
No,
why
you
I'm saying
can't.
it's almost like he just literally put his name on the death certificate and put date pending, kind of gonna be coming up kind of quick. So
Yeah.
him putting that baby in the line of fire is no excuse for that. It's just no excuse for that. I'm just not with it. I'm not with kids down and no or hurting the children. Hey, Edie Boo, I don't want kids to hurt in no way, shape.
Or life itself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
again, like I said, violence is a necessary tool for survival. So I never say I'm anti-violent or anything like that, but to just randomly or haphazardly take people's lives for what? What did you
yeah.
gain?
What did
What
you
did you
get?
benefit?
Yeah.
It's nothing but loss. It's a net loss. We're in the red.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when you look at so-called black people, you see people who are suicidal in nature.
Yeah.
Highest in abortion, highest in obesity, highest in blood pressure, highest in mortalities by guns, highest in everything you can think of that's bad on this planet. And they like a pig in slop. They think it's great. But then with somebody else, whether they're Asian or pale skinned person, when they do something, they just add. It's like, hey, we just add on to what you guys
So
do to
what y'all
yourselves.
already doing.
Always do to yourselves. Now it's a big problem.
Right.
So it tells me one or two things. Either you full of you know what, or you know what you're doing is wrong, but you just continue to do it.
Anyway.
It's either or.
Anyway.
And
Anyway.
that's the problem because again, this young girl will never know what it's like to experience life.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, children in these neighborhoods, they don't have a childhood, they survive it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's terrible if
It,
they survive it.
it is. It is. So I had to say y'all, I had to bring this quick live to y'all because it's not, this is, I just had to show in real time and in real life how this is ignorant. It is not, no one wins in this situation. And even with this
The
back,
only people who win, the only people who truly win, my bad to cut you off. Only people who truly win is the ones who license the content, the news stations,
the
the
new
police
WTF.
stations, the
Mm-hmm.
coroners, the funerals, the people who take statistics. These are the people who win, not the people who lose their life, not the
Mm-hmm.
people who fall for. Because the thing is, You keep doing it, all they're gonna do is lower the property value and gentrify you out of there.
Mm-hmm.
This is
And that
business.
area on Roosevelt and Cassie over there, Homer Square, all that, man, all that so fixed up. When I go home, I be like, dang, where am I at? It don't look like the West Side no more. When I tell you they fixed all that up,
Exactly. So they have nobody to blame but themselves.
Mm-hmm.
When you don't appreciate nothing and you don't respect anything and you have no respect for life, yours or others, it's really a bad thing. And what are you sending? Like, how can you expect? Let's just say, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we have serious things that happen, but how can you expect anybody to have any sympathy for you when they see the way you treat yourself?
Correct. And sympathy or respect for your life
Or respect.
when you don't, and then we're like, still supporting music that destroy our community, and we know the main people affected by that is the youth. So if we don't go get a hand on this or say, hold on, man, we got to quit supporting this rap, or us more of us that's older has to go and speak out against it, and also go save your youth, go get your youth, go save your son, your nephew, your little cousin, the next door neighbor that you knew. Go save them and get them some game and say, man, look, this the way this stuff ends. It ain't no other ending. Now, which ending do you want? And if they say neither one, that's a youth you can save. And now if he say, I don't care, I got to do it, it's how I got to go out. Okay, then you probably can't say that you go to another youth. But it's worth saving. They worth saving, and we should, because if not, what future do we have? Ain't no youth. And the fact that everybody done went and took these damn vaccines, I mean, I just don't know. Our population gonna be reduced by the droves because we're not doing anything to sustain ourselves.
Exactly.
So,
and I mean, like, none of this is. I mean, it's good for somebody is benefiting off of it. Everything is business, so somebody wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's moments like this when you say, "Man, I should invest in a funeral home." It's just like this because that's good business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And
It is what it is.
Life insurance,
Life
health
insurance. I mean, man,
all
the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, to know that these things, and so I wonder, do that family got enough money for that child's funeral? Because
Most
this
likely not.
is gonna be bearing on the family.
Why? I'm just saying, like, what? And it's so desensitized that people are going to bury a child, whether it's male or female. It really doesn't matter. A child, an innocent person who haven't had a chance to do anybody wrong, whoever had a chance to do any evil or anything like that, anything you see bad was cut short for what?
Mm-hmm. Correct. I agree. And we really need to step out, stand up against this. And Black Lives Matter is not the way. I'm sorry.
The sins of the father. It's not. They're a joke. It's just a business. Anyway, I don't even want to talk about that. But I'm just saying, like, it's just a joke.
$1 million homes and going to resort, spending $25,000 at a resort. Them people ain't thinking about
They balling.
So you ain't in that same position. The goal should be to get there. That's all I'm gonna say. We gotta save our. It's gonna be up to us. Ain't nobody else coming to save us. Period. Ain't nobody else coming to.
It's not even that. Just the simple respect. Like, you can't save everybody. People gonna do what they do, and that's how it was at one time. Those who was in the streets, you knew they were in the streets, and you know what I'm saying? Like, your parents said, "Hey, don't hang around them," and then when you hang around them, you knew the consequences of your actions.
Yeah.
Everybody wasn't in it, but now with the the internet, this imaginary place where people can create their background and do whatever they want to do and say what they are and be what they want to be. That's what happens. Everybody's a gangbanger, and everybody's
and we know everybody's not a gangbanger.
And here's the thing: I'm not saying anything against the gangbangers, because again, they was their own subculture of people who did what they did, and they didn't. If you wasn't in it, you wasn't in it.
Mm-hmm. And that's indigenous practice, because we's indigenous people. We are warriors by blood. Period.
But I'm saying, like, the thing is, there was a time and place where if you was not in that life, you had no worries.
Yeah, correct.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. And that's correct.
So
now,
that's all I'm saying.
It don't matter. It
don't matter nowadays. But
matter. And that means no code, and there's no future. You can't sustain that way, because it's like, no matter if you're a good guy, lame, or a gangbanger, you just probably gonna get you know, your life may come to a violent end early, and that's just not a good
And
idea.
the thing is, and this is what happens when, you know what I'm saying, we go back into the science of it. Testosterone is low. A man got to prove who he's a man. So violence is the easiest. Anger and violence is the easiest emotion he can grab onto.
Yeah.
So it's deeper than what people understand. But at the end of the day, that doesn't matter. At this moment, lives are lost. People are doing reckless things, and I won't be surprised because I don't think they're going to stop until he's finished off. So I mean, I don't think this story is done. It's unfortunate that it's that way, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I gotta say on it. It's unfortunate that that little girl lost her life for something she had no control over. She had no understanding of what her father was mixed into, and this actually puts a bad light on fathers who who I advocate for, because it's always a bad apple in the bunch, man. Like, you already don't have fathers, and you know what I'm saying, the majority, it's only 30% active fathers. I think like 30 to 40% active fathers. But then you have this guy in the midst of, it's like, maybe she would have been better off if the mother had her and she was a single mother. Maybe. I mean, we know that how that goes, but
I was like, no,
she'd be
still.
alive.
Maybe it wouldn't have been a violent death, and
She'd been alive.
Right.
I mean, it'd be better than being gunned down at McDonald's getting a Happy Meal. I mean, come on now. It's ridiculous.
Correct. Yelling for her daddy while she's being shot. Correct.
Yeah.
That's why her daddy should have had him in the car. Her in the car at all. When
but before we even get there, this is cause and effect. Nothing escapes the law. He should not have pissed on that man's grave.
Period.
And if they were going to do it, if they would have just did it without the cameras involved, who would have knew?
Yeah, correct.
So that's how you know that it was for entertainment purposes, or clout, as they say, and not because he really wanted to do it. Because if he really wanted to do it, nobody would have recorded it. What's the point of putting it on the internet?
Right.
If that's how angry you felt at this man, who would have knew? Nobody.
Right.
So he should have never did that, and his daughter would have been alive. Cause and effect. I mean, once you start the chain reaction, you can't control what happens.
You can't.
So
that's
be
why you
careful with the decisions that you make.
That's what I'm telling y'all, internet gangsters. You get in real beef with people that really gonna ride down on you. You can't be around your family. You got to give it up. You can't drive the same car you drove every day. If people know your car, get that car up. Park it. Well, when I was young, this is what they do. Park it in granddaddy I lived an hour away parking lot, backyard somewhere, and got another car or rent a car every 2 days. You can't drive the same car. You can't. I'm sorry. It's just stuff you can and can't do when you're in real deadly beef. Okay. And the minute that you pee on somebody's grave, it's deadly beef, period. Okay. And you ain't even got to pee on nobody's grave. It still be deadly beef if you're beefing. So this, I know this internet generation and all these internet gangsters that want to be tough. And I'm talking about the ones that even come for me and all that. This ain't for you. Give it up. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. It's the pros and cons to everything. This is a con. I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't matter what people say about it. These people are going to do it because they don't have the programming or the structure that's needed to be a productive man. I mean, I'm not saying don't be violent. I'm not saying you can do what you want to do as a man. You can make whatever decisions you make, but live with the decision that you make. Don't go make a decision and then put your children at risk.
And then go to 12 on the news talking about I want to be like that. No.
So that shows you what type of character this was to begin with. So I mean, it's unfortunate that it is. I mean, it's unfortunate for all parties involved because it's really pointless when you truly boil it down to the essence that none of it makes any sense. I mean, the man who's dead is dead. Whatever happened, nobody knows. He's dead. Pissing on his grave does not do anything. It does not give you anything. It does not bring you anything. It does nothing for you. And if it really did something for you, then cameras wouldn't have been involved. So that's how I look at it. I mean, it's not logical. It's irrational. And You know, unfortunately, a little girl lost her life for
Yeah.
irrational actions of others.
Grown
So,
ass men. Grown ass men. Specifically her father. So
but
thank you,
then they
Pop,
be,
for never
you
putting
got
me in harm's way like that.
yeah, yeah. And then the melanated men they get out here and they wonder why the women and nobody respects them. Not just women, but just humanity and etc.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody respects you because you don't respect yourself.
Yeah.
Because if you respect yourself, you would carry yourself in a certain way.
Mm-hmm. So this is what it is.
Yeah,
I'm hollering,
yeah.
but this is what it is. Thank you, Hassan, for contributing today. This is all I
No
had to
problem.
focus on today. I just wanted to come through and focus on how it's just not worth it. All y'all that's behind them keyboards and Facebooking and people chats doing the most, chill out. Just chill out. You never know what that can amount to. It's not worth it. And to all the people that is in real beef, chill out with that. All the people that's making all that beef music, kill and hate on your brother and your sister, chill out with that. Like we have to understand we must come together in some way, shape, fashion, or form to really keep our family unit intact and then build these communities. They are built on families. So we're gonna have to bring our families together. So it's gonna come one time or another where we just gonna have to stand up and say, man, look, we can't keep supporting that music. Because this is what it's getting us. This is what it's getting us. So thank you for everybody that joined me. Please like, please share, please do that for me. Peace, Prince Amir. Peace. That's my word on today. Okay, that's all I had to bring. Thank y'all again for joining me. Thank you, Hassan, again. Yeah, I know I'll be back for y'all on Friday. If I have to come live before then, I will. You know, if some pressing news. But if not, I'll be up Friday. Okay. All right. Peace.